into the love.
Sorry.
Grand Rising. That's okay. Grand Rising. I'm glad you remembered. Um, so yeah, let's see where we go today. Let's see where our guides take us. And I'm definitely feeling to like let the fear go, freedom from fear, and then moving into that love frequency. So, and what that looks like for you, in this moment in time, in this meditation. So let's go ahead and close down your eyes, your beautiful eyes. Or put a soft gaze out in front of you. Just taking some time here, traveling inward, saying hello to yourself, inviting in calm, inviting in the energy of peace, inviting in that energy of love. Let's start at your crown. Just soften down all facial features. Relax through your neck. Unclench your jaw. Release any tension or tightness in your chest. Allow your belly to be beautiful and soft. Allow those hips to sink, sink, sink into the strong Mother Earth. Inviting those legs to be heavy and your ankles and your feet and your toes. Just inviting every part of your beautiful being to come into a state of calm, beautiful. Start connecting with your breath, noticing it. Connecting as we do, however you connect with your source. Imagining a blue ray of light, a blue ray of light above the crown of your head. Imagining that blue ray of light just entering into your entire being as it travels from your head all the way down throughout your entire being. This blue light ray energy fills you up, healing anything along its path, all the way down into every part of your physical being, your spiritual being. Feel that energy. You may feel warm. I'm shaking a little bit. You may feel tingles. You may have a warm feeling, a smile across your face, connecting in with your spiritual team. Enjoy being in this calm place. You have nowhere to be. You have nothing to do. This is your space, your time. Beautiful. You're in this peace-filled state now. This white ring of light now you see at your feet is an energetic light that can transport you anywhere that you would like to go. Anywhere at all. Trust what comes. As you make your decision, this white light lifts up, covers your entire being. And as you think the thought of where you'd like to be with your eyes closed, in your visualization, in your meditation, allow this light to transport you to this place. As you open your eyes, you arrive. Be curious. No judgment. There's a reason for where you are. Notice what you see and hear. Do you hear music playing? What's the general vibe of where you are? Are you alone or with others or someone special? Is there an animal there, a pet? Beyond the point of where you are, you look out and you see a staircase. What does your staircase look like? Trust that you are meant to climb this staircase. Walk to this staircase. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You are safe. You are well. This is guided from divine. Start to climb the steps. And as you take each step, you feel lighter and lighter and freer. Less density around your body. You keep climbing. A smile may cross your face. With each step forward, allow the fear of the world that attaches itself to you through programming disappear. With every step forward and up, you're moving closer into that frequency of love and joy and peace. You are releasing fear and doubt, unworthiness. As you near the top of the staircase, you feel as though you could even float. Feel this love energy, feel your entire being. This, as you reach the very top of the staircase, whatever is there, whatever it looks like, trust. Whatever is arriving into your space, enter in to this frequency of love. Allow this love frequency to fill your entire body. Maybe you even outstretch your arms, allowing it to fill your entire being up, up, up until it's overflowing with love, peace, warmth, confidence, humbleness, gratitude, joy. You're so light. The fear is behind you. Angels of the highest truth and compassion, we ask that you enter into this space. We know you already are here, but we want to formally ask you, humbly ask you for your presence and your light. Ancestors, ascended masters, spiritual guides, all who have only our best intentions in mind and harm to none, please come into this space at the top of our staircase. Help us feel this love fully so we know and recognize what we're supposed to feel like. Let's spend some time here with our guides and angels. I'm going to be quiet and just enjoy this time with your spiritual team now. If you're in a space that you're enjoying, stay there, please. Mute me. But as you're ready to come back into this space, take some time now to show and share gratitude for anything and anyone who showed up for you today, saying your see you laters, starting to walk back toward the top of that staircase. You start to slowly descend back down, but you notice a difference now as you travel down and down and down, traveling back to where you started and that space that that ring light brought you to. A new peace and energy has filled you up now. The highest frequency is love, and now you're full of it. You're full of love. You're full of joy. You step into that ring of light with this new energy beaming from inside, shining outward. And you imagine where you want to go, maybe back here into this space with us. Close your eyes, picture it. Allow that light form to take you back into our space as you open up your eyes slowly. You will come back into this time and space renewed and full of love. It is so. So slowly begin to bring awareness back into fingertips and toes. Oh, oh my goodness. It's a puppy. It's a puppy. Oh, there's a little burp. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh my goodness. That is a cute puppy. How big
Melinda.
is he gonna get?
Melinda's? Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, Eddie.
How big
Are
is
you
he?
talking about my little dog?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Oh my goodness. How old is it?
Oh, it's 12 weeks.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love him. Oh, that is the perfect way to bring in that love energy. Animal.
Totally.
I find myself in a magical world every day with this one. Every day, just magical. Like all of the discoveries he's making, and yeah.
Well, this little guy almost ended up at the curb with a free to a good home sign.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, but like, I mean, really.
oh, I know, I know. How long have you had him, Melinda?
I've had him for 2 weeks and he just got dropped off. Like, I was grieving Lucky and one of the PSWs that helps my mom. Okay, I said, in my head, I said, I'm not getting another dog. I'm too tired. I'm too busy. I'm too this. I'm too that. Unless it drops in my lap. She drives over and gets out of her car and drops the frickin' thing in my lap. What could I do?
Kim's like, I know what I would have done. No, just
I would have said, take the dog back, lady.
I should have said, but there's so much death kind of lurking around this house. A little bit of life has been wonderful too. Right.
good.
Oh, look at your little guy yawning there.
I feel like, and I know this is so, I don't mean it to sound cliche, but it's true. I feel like this little guy rescued me,
Totally, totally.
and my whole family. So, does anyone want to share any experiences that they had? Anywhere that they went that they want to share? You don't have to. It's Kim or
I just
Mel.
want to say it was exquisite. It was exquisite. Just so beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The parts where I was tuned in, yeah, I had a really hard time today. I was like, oh my God. And it made me realize, when I'm always guiding and leading, I don't get to go into that's why I try to sit before I even come on. But when I do it, it's very short. You know what I mean? And that's why also, I think that's why they told me to take those quiet times in the morning, in the beginning and at the end, because I really think that's more because I need it. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
talking the whole time, and I do get from each one too, but that it's anyway, on Saturdays and Sundays, I know what I have to do now because it really, and I have been off. And it is hormones and it is menopause. So I know what I have to do. But yeah, this is really hard for me. But I did, when the blue light entered, I did feel the vibration in my body. And then when we entered the first place, because I was going in and out, so you were like, okay, enter through this door. Where are you? And you were like, don't judge. And it was like Alice in Wonderland. And I was like, oh my God. And then I saw the white bunny go by. So you were like, how's the energy? Is it calm? And I was like, no, it's chaotic. And then you were like, do you see any animals? I was like, yeah, that damn white rabbit. I'm not following you, asshole. I know what happens. And then you were like, do you hear any music? And it was like, da, 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 da. Like literally carnival music started playing. And I was like, just center, Kim, center. Then I zoned out, came back in, went up the stairs. Before you even said floating, I was floating. Then when I got to the top of the stairs, it was just clouds, and I was just sitting there and it was clouds. So yeah, there were the parts that were that was a really good. I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and listen to this one again because I want to go through that journey again. But it was really hard for me today. I've just been off. You know what I mean? I've just been off. I mean, I told Todd, I feel like I'm going backwards. I'm snappy again. I'm my patience. I don't know. I don't know. I feel off. You know what I mean? Like even when I breathe, I'm having pains, chest pains. So like I'm off. I'm telling you, when your body hurts and there's a physical reaction,
Yes.
I know
Yeah.
I'm off. Do you know what I mean? Because now it's physically starting to affect me. My chest hurts when I breathe. I'm getting this sharp pain here. And I'm like, okay, heart chakra, what is it? And I like, you know what I mean? My feelings were hurt the other day for my cousin. So I'm like, okay, I got to focus on this heart chakra. And then even, having a hard time centering myself now, even in meditation. So I'm going to go back up and sit in my bed and finish my coffee and go back into meditation because it's what I do. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it was a really, really, really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That's why I was like, because I love
Yeah.
those little journeys. You know what I mean? I love like what I see and where I go because it tells me what's going on. So the chaos showed up, and it was like, okay, all right. And with the new, I'm in the same boat. Yeah. And it's so funny, Melinda. I was thinking of you because like as older women, do you know what I mean? I look up to you guys and I listen, like Jean, do you know what I mean? What you guys have experienced, because you have experienced more years than me. You've been through things that I'm experiencing now. And it's so funny, Melinda, because I thought of you and I'm like, now I see like the ebbs and flows that Melinda's talking about, because now here I am in this ebb. You know what I mean? Trying to go back to the flow. So I'm like, ah, Liam yesterday. I called my mentor because Liam told me this kid that there's always that, in the movies, there's that group of bullies. They exist in real life. So this fucking group, again, Liam was defending a kid. So this kid got hit by a hockey stick, and then his friend tells the other kid, I'm gonna punch you in the face, but it was an accident. So Liam was like, bro, it was an accident. And the kid was like, I'll punch you too. So Liam was like, what? So I was proud of Liam because I tell him, stick up for people when, you know what I mean? Like, so I was proud of him, but he came home and he cried and he was like, yeah. And then Declan said he was gonna and it was hours after the incident. And I was like, yeah, ask Declan if his mom knows how to fight. So then I was like, no, 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 no. Don't say that, Liam. Don't say that. I'm kidding. I go, next time Declan says that, just stare him in the face, blink like 4 times, and then just turn and walk away. Don't even engage. Don't say nothing. But the first thing I said to him, I was like, oh, yeah, ask him if his mom knows how to fight. And then I was just like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? And I was like, no, Liam, don't say that. Don't say that. Please don't say that. I was like, but that was like my first thing. You know what I mean? I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh my God, this is why I had children later in life. Could you imagine if I would have had kids in my 20s or 30s and I was like super angry, Kim? I would have been fighting those. I would have been knocking on doors like, do you know what your son said to my son? Your son, your little tough guy son, you want to fight? You want to like that's thank you.
Um, well, I have to say, Kim, that you are a beacon of light and you truly give and give and no, you do. You literally give so much. So like, let me give you a Reiki session. Come to my house and let me just give you
I
one.
absolutely need one. And that's the thing too. I told you I get regular tune-ups and I think I need an oil change. I think
Oh,
I'm due. Yeah.
really beautiful. We'll do it outside on my
Yeah.
yes.
I try to do it quarterly, every 3 months. I try to get a Reiki session, but yeah, I think it's been a minute. Yeah, I think I need a Reiki
Let
session.
me have on you, please.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Oh,
man,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't read too much about Saturn retrograde yet. So I still need to go in. And I know there's a new moon, I believe tonight, I believe. So I have to like get because that astrological energy, truly the solar flares, that all affects us too. It really does affect our energy.
Yeah, but we're at the end of the day, we're in control.
Yes. But
I can
sometimes
blame the
when you
stars
get
and the
in a
moons
funk,
all I want.
get out of the funk, the loop. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
but yeah, you're absolutely right. We are in control. We shouldn't
Jean,
throw other moms.
well, it makes you recognize things. That's it does do that. So I'm gonna send you guys a video that Larissa sent me. Um, it was a really good thing about recognizing you being honest. I'll send it to you guys, but it was really good and it really resonated for me about like being honest with yourself. And I forget what it was, like something about patterns. I'm gonna send it to you guys, but yeah. But it was about Saturn retrograde too, Jean. It was an astrology guide, 3 major astrological things going on right now. So I laughed because I was like, man, I wish I knew astrology, but those guys really do make sense when it's like things are going on. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't feel like it it just brings things to light that, when we're feeling these things, it's like, okay, well, yeah, like Saturn's in retrograde, so it's bringing up these things. So what are you going to do about it?
Right,
You
right,
know?
right. I do feel like
Gonna tell your son things that he shouldn't say, or are you gonna help him out?
I will share this one too. It's about this one woman I follow. She's amazing, and she's talking about like there's a dark goddess energy that's I don't know what any of this means, conjunct to Mary Magdalene, conjunct to something else, and all these sextiles. And I don't know any of that. However, what resonated to me was when she spoke in real language, she was like, the shadow parts of ourselves are coming up. And this is what was so powerful to me. She said, the shadow parts of ourselves are coming up for us to examine. And we do not have to dismiss them, because sometimes those shadow parts of ourselves are our biggest and greatest strengths. So to look at our shadow parts as, what part of this shadow part serves me and what part does not, letting go of the parts that do not, and moving, because sometimes those parts of you that you may coin as bad, like, oh, I'm all over the place, I'm chaotic, but sometimes, Kim, that chaotic energy gets your ass moving and you just go whoosh, you know what I mean, and it can serve you. You know
Oh,
what
I
I mean?
know why my fuel, my fire, my like my living out sobriety out loud and all that. I know that it's because I am going to be the one that sticks up for the small guy. You know what I mean? So many times people will see things going on, they don't say shit. I do. And I know that's why I made myself this way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no, we don't do bullying. No, your kid doesn't. No, we don't do that. You know what I mean? So
I'm so grateful
but
for
I
you.
do like that, the shout. And that's what we tell people. Yeah, your ego is there. You can't deny your ego. Like you need your there has to be balance even within you, you know? It's just the feelings, the feelings. It's like, okay, she's there, but let's not let her, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
say things like what I said, you know, or reacting the way that I react, or like, I know every time a teenager triggers me at that mall, every single fucking time, it's an invitation for me to react in a different way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still haven't done it. Out, you little brat. It's like, it's an
It's an
invitation
invitation to respond,
in a
not
different way,
react.
in a
Yeah.
higher respond and not react. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome.
And thank you.
I love that.
Because, yeah, the shadow self. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I was saying too. Like when these things happen, it's an invitation. Look at your shadow. Look, why? Why is this being brought up? Look
Mhm.
at it. So I'm looking.
What parts serve you and what parts do not. Let them
Okay.
go and respond. Like that's what I'm working on. When you get into that high vibration of love, for me, I mean, I truly know that that's not a place where I can permanently live as I'm here on earth, but that heaven like love frequency energy is where I want to be as often as possible.
Yeah.
Because when I'm there and I'm with my family, I spew love. And when I'm not there and I'm with my family or my friends or out in public, it's just doesn't serve anyone. I'm so much better. My ripple effect and my love and my light is so much better received and raises consciousness so much better when I'm at peace and at love. So when I'm not, I struggle and I'm like, how do I get out of this? And I tune in and I listen and I try really hard to not come out of my meditation until in the morning. I meditate like after we're done, until I know that I'm in that space where I you know what I mean, where I'm the best version of me. But that literally sometimes I don't have enough time to meditate for 5 hours because that will be how long it takes to get to that. But I do the best I can. And
Yeah,
trust
I don't
trust
think I've meditated more than 15 minutes in silence. That's the best my ADHD brain can do. 15 minutes. I'm like, gee, when you tell me how long you sit, I'm like, how? How do you sit that long? I'm like, holy shit.
and journaling and channeling with the journaling now has been really cool. And just it's I don't know how I sit that long. I have no idea. And
Yeah.
these two dogs definitely are meditators as well. They'll go right in with me. They'll meditate right with me. I should videotape it, you guys. I should videotape
Aw.
it
Do
to
it.
you.
Do it.
That would be good. I just want to share. I'm on the other end of the spectrum a little bit. My whole life, I've spiritually bypassed. I have eaten shit and been the kindest, most loving person you can imagine all the time, no matter what came at me. And here I am in my 60s now, and I realize not only do I have to unload all of that, it's not the truth for me. And so it's about self-love is like speaking my truth now and not just oh God bless you, da dee 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 dee. It's like no, go screw yourself. And that's just the journey I'm in right at this moment. And but I don't expect it to last forever because I mean I
You'll
just
find the balance.
believe, yeah, I'm going to find the balance. Removing the mask, Jean said. Exactly. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's tricky for me anyway. But
Self, Mel, that actually fits perfectly with that. Like if you look into the parts of you where if you were a people pleaser, right? If that's
oh,
part, so
I'm a
you're
people pleaser. Yeah,
like, how can that serve me? And what parts of that do I need to let go?
exactly. Yeah.
I just finished my Reiki level 3, a holy fire yesterday. It was so intense. I cried so much over the past, like the whole training. I've been crying and meditating and
No.
journaling, and it was so transformational. And um, just that the last part that she had me do was I had to say, I am my authentic self 3 times.
Mhm.
And I did feel like this mask was removed. I felt that, I saw it, and I just bawled like a baby.
Aw, right.
Yeah, I removed it, and I'm not gonna hide anymore. If I want to look like a Barbie, I don't care. I'm not gonna try to, like, if I want to do my hair and makeup and be pretty and cute, I can be a fucking shaman and look beautiful. I don't have to be like some raggedy ass like hippie. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be rude, but
You
like,
talking about me?
no, but like,
I'm
I think
just
there's
kidding.
a stigma. I think
Well,
there's a stigma. And I am going to choose that just to show my love and share my light. And like whoever sees that, responds to, who cares? Like I don't want
once you reach a level of shamanism, though, Karina, your ideas
that.
on your hair and makeup will change and shift. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Shaman, like I'm telling you, like I was told from my first Akashic Records reading, she was like, "You're a shaman," and I was like, "Okay." Then when I went to my first shamanic training thingy, my guides laughed in my face. This was last year, and they were like, "Oh, you think you're ready for shamanic training?" They were like, "Girl, take a fucking seat. You're not going to start till you're at least 60." They were like, "You're going to take 10 years to even train to be a shaman. You'll be done when you're 70." And they were like, "Don't worry, you're going to live to like 90 something. You'll have about 20 some years to use that." Because I was sitting there and I was like, "What?" And the first thought was like, 90? Cool. Because I had my kids so late. That means I'll be around till my kids are at least in their 50s. So I'm all right with living that long. But it made me laugh because I'm 47. I have so many layers to I am nowhere near the level of trying to be a shaman or even start shaman training. Do you know what I mean? I literally tried to start shaman training last year and they put the hard brakes on that. They were like, "Go set the I mean, look at what I just said to Liam yesterday." Do you know what I mean? So they were like, "You're not even close, Kim." They were like, "You got another like 13 years." So just know you're going to go through many more transformations.
I'm just crying and peeling back layers. And the part that I love is that my hair, this is so silly. My hair is either like fuzzy and furry and like this big, or I have to work on straightening it. I have been like going with the furry and fuzzy. I'm just like, it is what it is. Like I'm done like trying. Like I will whenever I'm going somewhere special or whatever, but I'm like letting that perfectionism go. But at the same time, for me, like I used to try to hide my beauty and my light to make others not feel bad or to not like shine so bright because I didn't want anyone to hate me or, because I have a lot of bullying trauma around that
Yeah.
from school being mean and stuff like that, jealous, mean girls. But now that trauma I'm working through, and I'm just like, I don't have to hide my light. I don't have to hide my beauty to make someone else feel whatever. That's not my experience. My experience is love and light and beauty and sensuality and sexuality. And I know that I'm here to, one of the things I want, this is crazy. One of the things that has been revealed to me is to help women fucking like tap into their sexuality and enjoy their husbands. Like, why are we just like not enjoying that shit? Do you know what I mean? Like, so like Kim and I were talking about like how our marriages are. I know, Kim, we're supposed to share that, how marriages can be good, bad, and ugly, and how it can work. You know what I mean? But yeah, fucking enjoy that. That helps with love frequency too, and sex and orgasms. That all helps with fucking processing and letting shit go and helping you get back into that higher vibrational frequency. So, yeah, like I'm really like that Kundalini, like all the holy fire. Like I'm just feeling like all kinds of shit. It's just
Yeah. And I
fun.
love that you remind me of my mom. Like you're like my mom. My mom always like dresses up and puts makeup on. Do you know what I mean? She's always gotten me on about it. Like she
That's
said
why
to me,
my
like,
mom so much, I think, because I
I
just
told
like
you,
love her. I
she
love
calls
her.
herself a fancy lady. And she's like, why you not dressed like fancy lady? I was like, because I'm not a fancy lady. You are, okay? Like,
Same.
so
I barely ever put makeup on. And Karina, who could ever possibly like say anything like that about you?
I know. Well, the
No.
haters, people who are
Oh
jealous,
my gosh.
people
No,
who are
you carry on
uncomfortable with,
shining your light. You carry on with your beautiful blonde hair and blue
yeah.
eyes, and you just shine.
I'm gonna shine, and it's just gonna be pure love. Like I just want to be like Care Bear stare to the whole
Yeah,
world. Like I'm gonna
you're
love you. I'm gonna love you.
whoever gets annoyed by you is just a not happy person. Cause you're seriously just like you're nice. You're not, and there are some people who are like, and I think it's when it's a mask, who are like extremely nice, but it's like annoying nice. Do you know what I mean? And again, I think it's because when they're wearing that mask, it doesn't come through as authentic. But you're so authentic. That's why I was like, from the moment I've like,
I love
and I didn't
you.
really meet you in person. I met you virtually first. You know what I mean? So yeah, and that carried over off of the computer.
I love this story. I was like, you're so little. Like I expected, because Kim, you have such a big personality. I thought she'd be like 6 foot tall, and she's like, so I think you're my height or shorter. I'm 5'3".
I'm only 5'3". Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you're just this little ball of power and energy, and you're like a little sprite. Just
Uh,
fucking, like,
I'm
I
a
love.
little I'm a chihuahua. Like my ancestors from Mexico. Brushing my teeth. Yes. Oh, and then Amanda said, fuck yes, about the sex thing. Hell yeah. Oh, Melinda, let the triggers come. We're all crying. Look at all of us on the 4th of July on a freaking holiday, up at 6 a.m. chatting,
Raising our vibe.
raising our vibes. Yeah, so you're gonna Reiki me before our event then on Sunday because I need a
Please come over early. Do
yeah.
you work
And I
at
had
the
a great attunement yesterday. I attuned my second person to Kundalini Reiki 1 yesterday, and it was nice. So that's why I was like, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So I need to do a nice
yeah.
washing.
I just love. I will wash you and love you and
Did anybody else want to talk? Because me and Karina and
Kim. The Corina and Kim show.
yeah. And if Jean could talk, it'd be the the Karina and Kim show. Yeah. And the Melinda. Melinda's the announcer that pops in every now and then.
Commentator.
Yeah, Melinda's the commentator. And then Caroline, when Caroline shows up. I love it. We miss you, Caroline. Come back and lead, please.
Yes. Oh, I can listen to your voice all day.
I know.
I'll lead tomorrow.
Boom. Perfect. All right. Yes. All right, guys, you heard it here first. Caroline's leading tomorrow. And then Melinda too soon, whenever. No pressure.
You guys,
Got a lot
please.
going on.
Very soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love it. We love it.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. All right. Everyone have a wonderful day. Go barbecue and lay out in the sun and do what you do. Love you guys. Thank you,
Mm.
Corina. Did anybody else want to add anything? Talk. All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
No, we're good.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow.